and welcome to our latest cooking video. And today we're going to cook using another cooking technique that we haven't done yet. We're going to use our crock pot. Today we're going to make a really simple meal. I have to work today, my cameraman has to work today, so I apologize if the footage isn't quite as good. But what we're going to do is we're going to make a turkey breast in the crock pot. We're also going to have turnip and carrots, and we're going to put some onion in there. We're going to use the chicken broth and a little bit of our Thanksgiving seasoning. That's all we need. It's going to be really simple. What I'm going to do in just a second is I'm going to take the turkey out. I'm going to put it in the crock pot. Now, I do use a crock pot liner. I know that's some people don't like that. We do. We like to keep it clean. It's easy. But what we're going to do is we're going to cook this for the next 8 or 9 hours. We're going to put it on low heat. What I do is I put the turkey in with about a half a box of the chicken stock. A little bit of my Thanksgiving seasoning is going to go in there. I'm going to cut up my onion, and then I'm going to leave it for the next 4 hours. When my wife gets home from work, I'm going to cut up the carrots. The turnips are already cut up. We're going to put the turnips and carrots in. They'll cook for another 4 hours with the turkey. At the end of the meal, we'll add a little stovetop stuffing in there. Make a nice, easy, healthy dinner. Not a ton of points. I know some people right after Thanksgiving get pretty sick of turkey. We don't, because we eat so much chicken. Having a lot of turkey as an option right now is great for us because it's just a different, healthy option for you. So I'm going to get this all set up. I'll put it in the pot. I'll show you what it looks like before we get it on. We'll put it on that low heat, and then we'll come back later on today at the end of the night, and we'll show you what that meal looks like. So we'll be back in just a little bit for you. So as you can see, with the chicken broth, we put in just enough to give us a little bit on the bottom, so we have some liquid to cook with the slow cooker. And then we have, just some seasoning on top. We put some seasoning in the broth as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rough cut this onion up into large chunks. We'll put it over the top, add some of that flavor into it, cut up those carrots. Turnips are already ready to go. Like I said, this will all get added in around noontime. That'll cook for another 4 or 5 hours all together. Should be amazing. This will be super juicy, nice and tender. Again, super easy. I do like to leave the netting on the turkey breast. These turkey breasts tend to fall apart if you don't. So it'll cook a little bit better if you leave the netting on. Remove that when you're done. Again, super easy, healthy meal. Turkey, again, this is a 2-pound turkey. There's 3 of us. We'll probably eat, 2/3 of this turkey. So probably 6 points in the turkey. We have the stovetop stuffing, which will be another 3 points. Our carrots, our turnips, our onions are 0 points. So again, nice healthy dinner. About 9 points. It'll make an amazing flavor for you. And if you want to, you can use the broth at the end with just a little bit of flour to create your own gravy. So you have a nice turkey gravy if you want to at the end. I can show you how to do that as well. Super easy. We'll come back and show you that at the end. Last thing before I get this going, when I say rough cut the onions, this is what I mean, large chunks. Again, we used about 1/3 of that onion. We don't want to go huge in here. This looks like a lot of onion right now. As it cooks down, obviously it'll shrink down. The onions become more translucent. They're not going to be as dominant a flavor profile, but it's nice when they're cooking in the slow cooker. They'll impart some flavor into that turkey along with that seasoning, so you'll get a really nice, well-seasoned flavor on your turkey. All right, so we've gotten home. This has been cooking all day. You can see our poppers popped in our turkey. Our veggies are nice. I'm going to pull some of this stock out here. We're going to mix it with a little bit of flour and make our gravy. And we're getting ready to make our stovetop, so we have a really nice turkey dinner here in just a little bit. I'll show you the finished product. Alright, so we're going to make our gravy here. Let me turn the light on to get a little bit better, but I'll show you here what we do. Pretty simple. Just some of the broth from our crock pot, and then we're going to add some flour and whisk it in here. So let me show you here in just a second. Let me get a light on here, hopefully a little bit better. So all we want to do is we just want to add just a little bit of flour. We want this to harden up. Now you want to, when you get that flour in there, you want to whisk it quick so you get those clumps out of there. So we want to get in, start whisking it up. We want to put it on a medium heat. Again, the flour will clump up quickly if you don't get after it, so you want to get that nice consistency that you're looking for. I already got the color I'm looking for. That's actually a really nice color for a turkey gravy. You're also going to want to add at this time, whatever seasoning you want to do. What I like to do with my gravy is add a little bit of my Thanksgiving seasoning in there as well, to give me that same flavor profile I've had when I was cooking it. So I'll add a little bit in here, and then a little bit of black pepper. So that's going to give me a little bit of flavor in my gravy. So we'll add a little bit in there. You never add too much pepper in your gravy. I think I love a good pepper gravy. And all you're doing now is, while we wait for the stuffing to come up, is we're just thickening this up to get a nice consistency on it. Now, a couple of things when you make a gravy, and we'll turn the temp down just a little bit, is as you're doing this, a good way to see if you're at the right consistency is just grab a spoon and you want to look and see does it stick to the back of the spoon. So you can see we have a good consistency there for our gravy. So let's get a taste of it, see how it is. That's actually a really, really nice, simple gravy. A lot of flavor in there. So we're done. The gravy's done. We're gonna pull this turkey out in just a second with our veggies. I'll cut it up and we'll come back and tell you how it is when we finished. Thanks. All right, so we have a nice turkey dinner. I tried a little bit of the turkey. I'm trying not to chew on screen as much because I know it's probably a little off-putting for you like it is for me. But the turkey's really nice. A little dry when the Crockpot. I probably should have pulled out a little earlier, but still really good flavor. The gravy is amazing. You saw that. It took us 2 minutes to make. We have our good healthy vegetables and we got a little bit of stovetop stuffing. So again, I'm gonna have about 8 ounces of turkey, a really nice serving of the vegetables. This is a 1/6 of the stuffing and the gravy. I'll be at about 10 points. So another really nice healthy meal. We showed you using the Crockpot, so a different way to cook. As always, thank you for checking out Mayhem Fitness. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell. New videos coming all the time. We always appreciate your support. Have a great healthy meal, and thank you for checking out Mayhem Fitness.